Is Apple about to break its own design traditions? That's what a lot of people are starting to think after fresh leaks appeared, giving us a possible first look at the iPhone 17 Pro. Early rumors had people expecting a new horizontal camera bar, something we've seen before on Pixel devices from Google. That would have been a major change from Apple's usual camera layout. But now, with the newest leaks showing a completely different direction, the conversation is shifting once again. The latest images reveal a larger rectangular camera area on the back of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. The phone still has 3 rear cameras, but they're now placed in a much wider module that stretches almost from one edge of the phone to the other. This new layout looks a lot more dramatic than what we've seen on recent iPhones. Some people are loving the fresh style, while others are unsure if it fits Apple's usual clean design language. One thing that's caught a lot of attention is how the flash, cameras, and LiDAR sensor are spaced. They don't look evenly placed, and it feels a little off when compared to Apple's past designs, which are usually very precise. Because of that, many think this leaked look might not be final. It could be based on early drafts or design files, which often don't show the final polished product. Apple is known for refining its devices down to the smallest detail before showing them to the world. Still, when multiple leaks start showing the same design, people take notice. Even though Apple tries to keep its secrets until launch, similar reports from different sources usually suggest there's some truth behind them. But of course, small changes can always happen between now and the official reveal. Now, why would Apple consider such a big shift in design? The answer could lie in the camera system. According to several reports, Apple may be planning to upgrade the telephoto lens from 12 megapixels to 48 megapixels. That's a big jump. There's also talk of adding a 10x lossless zoom feature using a periscope-style lens, which would be a first for Apple. Features like these would boost the iPhone's camera performance significantly. But these upgrades also come with challenges. More megapixels often mean smaller pixels, which can make it harder to take clear photos in low light. To fix this, Apple might use a larger sensor, but larger sensors take up more room. To make it all fit, Apple may need to turn the lens system sideways, which would explain the strange layout in leaked images. If true, that means the design isn't just about changing the look. It's about making space for better technology. Some people are still hoping that Apple sticks with a more balanced look, maybe even going with a horizontal bar across the top like earlier rumors suggested. That kind of design would not only give the phone a fresh look, but it could also be more practical. A horizontal camera bar could help the phone sit flat on a table and slide into a pocket more smoothly, avoiding the usual bulky camera bump. Right now, we can't say for sure what the final design will be. Apple might stick to what's been leaked, or they might make some final tweaks before launch. Either way, it seems clear that something different is coming, especially in the camera department. If Apple really is going all in on camera upgrades, then a design change like this would make sense. We'll find out soon enough. Apple usually holds its big launch event in September, and that's when everything will be revealed. Until then, we'll keep an eye on the leaks and updates. If you want to stay in the loop with all the latest news, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. More exciting updates are on the way. Could Apple be working on its thinnest iPhone yet? Leaks suggest that the company may introduce a new model called the iPhone 17 Air, replacing the Plus version in the upcoming lineup. If the rumors are true, this could be the slimmest iPhone Apple has ever made, possibly measuring just 5.5 millimeters in thickness, or even slightly less, according to some sources. A recently surfaced image, supposedly based on leaked CAD designs, compares a 3D printed model of the iPhone 17 Air with the iPhone 17 Pro, showing a dramatic difference in thickness. If accurate, the Air model could be nearly half as thick as the Pro version, making it one of the thinnest smartphones ever produced. While this new iPhone might be incredibly slim, it could also come with a larger display. Some leaks suggest that the iPhone 17 Air might feature a screen size of around 6.6 or 6.7 inches, making it larger than the base iPhone 17. This means that despite its thin profile, it wouldn't necessarily be a compact device. Apple may also be making some significant design changes. Several leaked CAD images suggest that the iPhone 17 Air could introduce a horizontal camera bar at the top, similar to what we see on Google's Pixel phones. If this rumor is accurate, the camera bump might add about 4 millimeters of extra thickness, slightly affecting the ultra-thin frame. One of the biggest concerns with ultra-thin phones is battery life. A slimmer design usually means a smaller battery, which can lead to reduced usage time. However, reports suggest that Apple may be working on new high-density energy cells for the iPhone 17 Air. If this technology works as expected, Apple could maintain strong battery performance while keeping the device's form factor as thin as possible. This could help the iPhone 17 Air stand out as not just a stylish device, but also a practical one. Apple is the only company reportedly developing an ultra-thin smartphone. Samsung is rumored to be working on the Galaxy S25 Edge, which could be a direct competitor to the iPhone 17 Air. While details are still scarce, this device may offer a similarly slim design with high-end specifications. If Samsung moves forward with this model, it could create strong competition in markets where both devices are available. As of now, Apple has not officially confirmed the existence of the iPhone 17 Air. All the available information is based on leaks and speculation. However, if these reports are accurate, this model could bring a fresh look to the iPhone lineup: a thinner build, a larger screen, a redesigned camera system, and improved battery technology could make it one of the most exciting iPhones in years. That being said, it's important to approach these leaks with caution. Apple's final design and specifications will only be confirmed when the company makes an official announcement. As we get closer to September, more details are likely to emerge, either confirming or debunking these rumors. Would you want an ultra-thin iPhone, or do you think a slimmer design isn't worth the potential compromises? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the latest tech news. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Choices that some users may find questionable. In previous years, features like the headphone jack and micro SD card slot have been removed, and in some cases, battery capacities have been reduced. While some of these decisions were accepted over time, battery life continues to be one of the most important factors for smartphone users. A stylish and lightweight phone is appealing, but it remains to be seen if consumers are willing to accept a battery trade-off. Another interesting factor is that the Galaxy S25 Edge did not launch alongside the rest of the S25 lineup. Instead, Samsung is expected to introduce it separately, possibly in May. While this delay could mean that the company is fine-tuning some aspects of the device, the battery certifications suggest that the hardware is already finalized, leaving little room for last-minute changes. Price could also influence how well the Galaxy S25 Edge is received. Reports suggest that the 256GB model could be priced at around $1,000, while the 512GB version may go up to $1,100. When comparing this to the standard S25, which is expected to have a bigger battery, some users may question whether the Edge model is worth the extra cost. The Galaxy S25 Edge promises a beautiful, ultra-thin design. But the real question is whether the battery size will be a deal breaker for potential buyers. If you prefer a lightweight phone and don't mind charging it more frequently, this could still be a great option. But for users who need long battery life, this trade-off may be harder to accept. Would you choose a slimmer phone at the cost of battery life? Or do you think Samsung should have prioritized endurance over design? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this update useful, be sure to like and subscribe for more tech news.